Hey, it's Ken Conan with RaidersStreaming.com. I've got the Bleacher Creatures of 2021-2022 with me today. I'm going to jump out of the picture and let me fire a couple questions at these guys. Thanks again for joining me, boys. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Giblin, name and the flag that you carry, working around the horn.
My name is Max Giblin, and my flag is just a classic Bleacher Creature, just a blue, white Raider flag. Good flag.
My name's Logan Schuett. I'm always rocking the American flag, showing that pride.
I'm Lucas Holter, rocking the classic OG Hudson Raider logo. Can't see it too well, but you'll see it at the game.
Matthew Maurer, I don't have a flag.
What flag do you normally carry, though?
I don't know. I don't remember. The blue one with the Hudson logo on it.
Nice.
My name is Noah Flatham. You'll see me with the Hudson Raider and Bleacher Creature flag.
Awesome. Flats, we're going to start with you this time. Favorite football player and why? And that's on our team.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
On our team.
I'm going to have to go with Hank Weddleson. He's just an absolute beast on the field. Amazing O-lineman.
Troy Bowning, because he's my dad.
I have to go with Ducharme Island, because he can lock down anyone. Anywhere, anytime, he's got it.
I got to go with Carter Mears, QB1. He's going to be playing like Lamar this weekend.
Honestly, there's a lot to pick from. I've got probably 3 or 4, but if I had to choose one, it would probably be Evan. Just a tank out there.
Nice.
Big rig.
Nice. All right, we're starting with you, Gibby. Favorite cheer that you guys do or lead in the stands? And a demo of it if you're ready for it.
Probably just classic Go Raiders. Just I don't know. It's just
Nice. I got to go with the Bananas. It's always gets everyone hyped up in the stands. It's a good one.
I'm also going to have to go with Bananas. You see nothing like it anywhere else. Everyone's bumping. Love it.
You can't do that, because I love making fun of the other team when they get penalties.
I'm going to have to go with Bananas, just all around insane in the student section when that goes around.
Tell me what it meant to you, Flats, and the rest of you guys to be chosen as a Bleacher Creature this year, and what are your hopes and dreams as a 2021 Creature?
I hope we have a really good football season and really good all-around sports season for all of us. And I was really excited when I heard I was a Bleacher Creature.
I was honored for this position as a creature, and the excitement that the creatures bring to every sporting events, I think it's pretty wonderful and amazing, and I'm glad that I was picked to be a creature.
When I heard, I was really pumped to bring excitement to students to go to the school, make it fun to go to the games, try to help our teams out with some noise.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to hear. I hope we change it. More people go to sporting games. Make that common.
honestly, it was just an honor to be nominated to represent the community, the students. Yeah.
Nice. So this is going to air, I'll edit this piece out. This is going to air against Memorial, that game. Any shout-outs about that game specifically? This will air probably pre-game.
I don't want to start. I don't know.
You keep it cool. But you can toss some shade at him all you want.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Hudson Raiders are going to absolutely destroy Memorial this upcoming game. It's going to be an awesome game. I expect to see every single one of you there, and really disappointed if it's not a good show out.
I don't know. Memorial, I feel bad for your student section because it compares nothing to ours, and I can't wait to see your guys' face after we wipe the floor with you guys.
Keep an eye on number 33, Jaden Warner, and number 26, Luke. They're bringing it.
Carter Mears is throwing for 250 receiving passing yards, and Troy Bounties is rushing for 250 and 3 touchdowns.
It's Ken Conan with RaidersStreaming.com. I've got head coach Cals with me today. Again, congrats on a great win last week over in Menominee. Nice one.
Yeah, it was good. You know, the guys really just played well. Played really well from the start to finish, and you know, the defense was just all over them. They corrected some things early and really, you know, made it tough on their offense, which gave us good field position all day, and the special teams played well, and just guys played with energy, and that's the name of the game.
Heck of a game. I mean, we were in the booth like, woo, here we go. That first drive, it was like, uh-oh, buckle up, and then, boy, you guys cinched the belts or whatever you did it right. It was fun to watch the rest of it from there, and you guys did an excellent job. Great win on that one. So more Big Rivers action, right? Yep. We just keep her rolling now. We're heading on the road again over to Memorial, be at Carson Field. Thoughts on Eau Claire Memorial?
You know, they got talent. You know, they got a new coach, one of the D coordinator over at Superior is the head coach now, and they're feeling things out, but they're a talented bunch, and obviously they're well coached. We've known Rob for a long time as a coach over at Superior, and does a great job with the D, and now running the program, and they're talented. I mean, they got some receivers that can get open, and the quarterback's good, and running back, and on defense they can put some pressure. They really try to attack and make it tough on the offense. So, you know, we got to be ready.
Love it, love it. And then just from an injury perspective, anybody out, anybody coming back, anybody hopeful in the near future that we can talk about on the camera?
Yeah, you know, some of the guys who've been out for a while. You know, Jacob Hansen's been out the whole year. He hasn't been back yet. He won't be this week, but we're hoping next week we'll get him back.
I thought that might happen. We'll just edit that piece out, so go ahead.
You know, Jacob Hansen's been out the whole year, and we're excited because we think we might get him back next week. You know, he had an injury before the season started. You know, we got some other. Zach Kokendorfer got hurt against the River Falls game, and he's getting there. He's getting closer and closer. So, you know, it's just about getting those guys opportunity back on the field, because especially those seniors that have been out for a while, we just want to give them a great experience, great opportunity. So we're hopeful that some of those guys get back. Some of the younger guys, the juniors that have been out a little bit, might get back soon. So we're hoping we're ready to go.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you, we're Aaron and I are looking forward to a great one tonight. Again, it's the Raiders. We're over in Eau Claire, play Memorial. Again, Coach, thanks for joining me. It's Ken Cohen and Raiders Streaming. This is the head coach, Adam Cowles. Thanks again.
Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
It's fun to hear these guys on the mend, you know.
I thought Jaden Warner had a great game, and that's important because that fullback position is extremely crucial to this offense. I'd like to see in the next few games, let's see if we can maybe find another weapon or two on offense. We've talked about Boning. Hassapopoulos is another kid that I feel is a weapon, and I thought they used him more last week.
I thought he looked great last week. Number
great.
7, Hassapopoulos, looked awesome.
So figure out ways to find those weapons on offense.
Boot this one deep back to the 3-yard line. Eau Claire grabs this one out to the 15, the 20. Brought down by Hudson there. Nice tackle. Gets it out to about the 21. They'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Old Abes.
Riley Steltzner.
Steltzner.
All right, Riley.
Yeah, that's Riley Steltzner. I like it. That's the younger brother of Big Ben.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, exactly.
Ben Steltzner, he's a great,
he's a character.
Great guy, yeah.
His dad, Ken, is in charge of the Hudson Booster football program. So.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
And Ben's down in lacrosse right now with your son, right,
Yes,
Kate?
he is.
Yeah, giggle.
Yes, he is.
He says. Again, number 16, big Ryan Thompson will QB the Old Apes here. Ryan Thompson comes in at a 6'2", buck 80. Thompson back in the shotgun here. Hands this one off up the middle.
McDonald on that tackle.
So Warner's the guy we talked about early on. He's going to get the lion's share of the carries here. At least we assume that he will. So McDonald was over at UW Medtown 2 weeks ago for a little bit of a visit.
Yeah, he kind of looked like he played with a little inspiration last week. It was fun watching him get in that backfield and disrupt things. He's a big kid.
Yeah, he is just a beast. Another handoff. Nice job by Hudson. They just gobble him up there at the line. Gained about 1, maybe 2 yards there. They'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Gooder on the tackle. We had some fun with Gooder last week. He was in on a lot of them.
Yeah, he's playing a lot.
Playing great.
Less passive. We'll just put it that way. I thought the first couple games those linebackers playing a little more passive. I see they've got Reese Thompson playing middle linebacker
Oh
too.
my
Early on
gosh,
in the
was he-
season, he was outside. I also see Evan Tyler playing outside linebacker, which is an interesting spot there. Certainly athletic enough to cover that.
Pass up the middle, caught, ball, no catch. Kind of in and out of the hands there. That was at the 38-yard line.
Sam Buechler that time broke up that pass, perfect timing. It looked like it was open for a second there, but just a bang pass, and Buechler was able to break it up.
Nice work. Good pressure there by Hudson. Nice opening defensive stand here by Hudson as they get things started. A fourth down coming up. Claire's going to punt this one back on his 12-yard line. Good snap. Nice little punt there. Fair catch called for by Mr. Bounting at the 46-yard line.
Yep.
So great field position here for Hudson Raiders. We talked about last week. They had some good field position.
Yeah,
and there's something about starting at midfield versus in the hole down there.
Yeah, and they got a opportunistic turnover and turned it into points. That was another big thing too. When you get those, especially against a tough team like Menominee, you got to capitalize and put some points on the board. So that was good to see. So again, in these games, you don't want to get too far outside what you're good at. And Hudson's good at running the football. Hudson's good at option. So nice
option.
Nice
here we go.
Time.
Look at this guy go. Bounting. Good tackle there. Bounting gets to the 42-yard line. And, if he didn't get those ankles, he might have been off to the races there. Nice play by the QB and by Bounting.
Yeah, he got a nice block on the outside from Charlie Dean that time, number 82. We've talked about this a little bit. Hudson's receivers have done a nice job on the perimeter on those running plays. And they have to. They got to get out there and block and give those guys some room.
Mearsey hands this one off to Warner. Warner picks his way through traffic, picks up 3-4 on that first down. Bring up a 2nd and 6 here. Warner with a nice carry. Warner really getting his wings going back there. He's been gritty the last couple weeks and came into his own last week, like you mentioned, against Menominee. Fun to see him grinding through.
Yeah, last year I thought in spots where he played, I thought he did well. We did a couple JV games. He was certainly one of the highlighted players on those teams too. So
for sure. So 2nd and 6 here for the Raiders. Hasapopoulos going to swing this one out to the right. Look for that stiff arm. He lays it down, but loses 4 yards. So back to the original line of scrimmage. There's another nice kind of shoestring tackle by the old Abes there.
Yeah, that was an option play again. And, Carter Mears got a good look at the defense. I think he thought Hasapopoulos could get that and spring that out. The hard part for the quarterback is when they have to decide what they're going to do with the ball, they're looking right at the defense in front of them. They can't necessarily see the perimeter.
Sure.
That time probably better to, again, keep that ball, pick up 2-3 yards, and live to fight another day.
Yeah, yep. So a flag thrown on Hudson here. So we got a 5-yarder. So that'll take a 3rd and 10 to a 3rd and long, or 3rd and 15 for Hudson. So illegal formation for the Raiders. Not enough guys up on the line there. All right, we'll get her squared away here. 9:28 to go in this first quarter. Hudson on their opening drive here. Hand off over to Bounty. He's got a Warner out in front. Tons of room. Here goes Bounty. Wow, puts his head down. Nice running out to the 28-yard line.
Just turned on the jets. He even passed his lead blocker on that. That was wide open. It looked good from the beginning. As soon as that pitch happened, he had a lead blocker out front. He got good blocking again on the perimeter from the receiver and picked up about 15 yards.
Well, and I like the way we had mentioned it last week a little bit, but Bounting's just getting his head and just go. He's going. There's no hesitation. Just coming around the corners and just wham, here we go up Main Street. So a nice run by Bounting. He's got the speed to do it.
Yeah, well, what you saw in the first few games for Hudson is, we'll wait after this. And
option out to Hasapopoulos. He's got a block in front of him. That's Bounting. Picks up just about the first down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, nice decision by Mears that time. So what I was going to say about Bounting is what we've seen early in the season is he's been split out more. So, and you've seen a lot of decoy motion from him when he comes from the receiver side, not getting the ball as much. What it looks like Hudson's trying to do is feature him more as a running back, and that's important. last week you were talking about he does use his speed. He tries to get to the perimeter, but he is starting to create more contact and run hard to try to pick up, hard yards versus always just the big plays.
Warner, the handoff. Up, rumble zone down to about the 16-yard line. First down, Hudson.
Brought down by number 44.
Nice play, kind of right up the middle. Had some good blocking to get on through there. We had to give a shout out to that O-line, Jonathan Hartwig and the crew. We'll have to run through their names here in a quick second. Yep, Weddleson.
Forcier.
Yep.
Andrew Coffey.
So first and 10.
Ian Rude's the other one.
Keeps it. Option over. Oh, is he going to get around the corner? He does.
Yes,
He's got room. 5. Jumps for the
he
cone.
might have got there.
He hit the cone as he flew out of bounds, but they're going to call him down. They're going to call him down at the 3.
I'm sorry, Ryan Rambo is playing left tackle. So, yes, the line's doing a great job up front. And we know they have the size. It's just a matter of using that size and having good technique.
Yeah.
And that's getting better and better. That's what you want to see.
So first and goal here from the 3. The Eau Claire crowd giving the Hudson crew, we can't hear you. Hudson with a good showing here on the road. Mears, high snap, holds it.
Keeper.
Mears keeps it. Touchdown, Hudson. Nice job as Mears kind of tiptoed his way through that line and had all sorts of kind of avenues to go, and that'll be.
Got an excellent block from Andrew Coffey at guard.
Take a quick peek at that replay here, and that ain't it. It's all right. We'll fix it. Go back to live.
Jack Strong on for the extra point attempt.
Strong on for the extra point. Kicks up. That's a strong kick. Make it 7 for Hudson.
Is good. Your score, the Hudson Raiders 7, Memorial Aids 0.
So Hudson with a nice opening drive there. They got backed up a little bit in front of us here at the 40 with a 3rd and 15, and an excellent play with bouncing around the edge here.
So perfect example of do what you do.
That's right. That's right.
So we run the football. We feel confident in our running game. It was a very well executed play. It got the lead blocker out. In fact, I don't think there was a defender within that first 5 yards. Warner got out in front of Boning. Boning hit the Jets, knew where he needed to get to, and picked up that long first down.
All right, so Hudson kicks this one off for the second time tonight. So it goes back to the 1, bounces into the Eau Claire end zone there. Again, we're hosted here at the Carson Park, which is where the Blue and Gold play out of.
Blue and Gold's played. Eau Claire North plays here as well.
That's right. We're talking about that.
Eau Claire Regis plays games here as well.
And that's the private school in town?
Correct.
Wow.
I would say Regis is. I got to be careful. The last time we were here, we were right next door to the Leader Telegram guys. They got crabby with us.
But, we were running.
But Regis is the best football team in town right now. I mean, they've got legitimate talent on that team. Small school, private school, but Memorial's trying to come back a little bit. Not that they've been a powerhouse, but
hand off to Warner.
Struggling so far this year, and we've talked about the struggles that have happened with Eau Claire North. Of course, North got a win.
They did. That's right.
First win in 51 games. I think the battle this year in the conference is going to be North and Memorial.
Oh, right.
It's going to
Crosstown
be
rivals.
One team doesn't want to lose to the other team in town, and certainly North is going to be feeling some confidence having a win. So.
Oh, McDonald got there. Almost picked off. Oh, wow. Tipped, almost picked off 2 times at the 45-yard line. Woo, a risky play there.
I'll tell you what, that was an excellent play by the receiver, number 6, Reagan Hubb. That ball got tipped, and coaches work on tip drills. You see it a lot, especially on the defensive side for those DBs. They look for it. We couldn't hear it from here, but chances are you heard some players yell tip. Buechler had a good chance to get his hands on it, but the receiver came down and basically played defense and knocked it away.
3rd and 7 here. Thompson, with pressure. All over him. Boom! They absolutely crush him back on the 8-yard line for a huge loss. Oh, this field position is going to be really rich for Hudson in a couple seconds here.
Yeah, that was Aiden Tempering on that play. Again, Tempering, just a sophomore, but he's starting to get more playing time. Strong kid, and got excellent pressure that time. Marnell came from the backside, kind of flushed the quarterback out, but Tempering was already in the backfield to get the sack.
So the kicker is about midway in the end zone here. High snap, flag.
That's procedure, false start.
That is a short kick. Takes the Eau Claire bounce, though, down to the 48. Will we redo this?
That's coming back.
Okay.
Whistle blew. They still snapped the ball and kicked it, but they weren't set or they moved. I saw something on their line of scrimmage there.
Okay. So that'll bump them back 5 more?
Half the distance, I think. Because I think where were we at? Oh, yeah, 5 more.
Yeah,
5 more.
back to the 5-ish. All right, so the refs will get this sorted out. Had a chance to talk to the guys in the stripes before the game. What a great group.
Oh, did you? You got to talk to them, huh?
I don't know. I was going to grab a hot dog. They got the all-beef dogs here. You know I love an all-beef dog.
I tell you what, every time I'm here, I've been here for baseball, softball, football, I get a hot dog. Seriously.
I don't know what it is. It was so good. I was like, oh, I'm such a nerd. This is so good. So good when it hits the lips. Anyway, so I was walking to get a dog, and I ran into, I just said hi to one. And he was like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, I'll chat it up with you guys. So, yeah, nice guys.
Yeah. See, not all refs are bad people.
No, I never said they were. Ooh, high snap. Gets that one under control. Boots that one out to about the 30. Ooh, takes a bounce the other direction. So a Hudson bounce, and they'll down that one at the, get this, 27-yard line.
Yeah, not a great punt that time.
Ay. Net. That was about, here goes math skills again. Spooner in Rochester. Yeah. This could be a while.
Let's just keep it easy. We'll say 20 yards.
It was short, yeah. Short. Of course, we do have a mathematician in the booth, Mr. Tiersig, with us. He could probably tell us in 2 seconds.
Jeff, you got to pick that stuff up.
Jeff's super smart.
On you.
He's like, 22.
There we go.
22. All right, here we go. Mears, he'll send a man in motion. That's Hasapopoulos. Fakes the handoff. Keeps it. Mears up the middle. Nice job. Gets down to about the 19-yard line, so picks up about 9 yards. Nice keeper.
Nice keeper, and that sets things up again for, we saw Bowning in that position a lot. It looks like maybe they're shifting him more into a back position, and you're going to see Hasapopoulos back there too. But I really like to see Hudson try to set up Hasapopoulos for some outside runs because he's got the speed to do it, and he's a big kid and he's strong. So.
Yeah. That stiff arm is one of my favorite maneuvers when he comes around that edge and just wham! Hello! Keeps the option here, yep. Probably best to just keep that one. They had that one sniffed out all along, right?
Yeah, and wouldn't have got much if you would have given it to the fullback there. Right. That's a pre-snap read. You're looking at what the defense has lined up.
So 3rd and short here. 3rd and about 3. Time in the first quarter, we have 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. The clock's ticking. Beautiful evening tonight, too, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, I interrupted Tyler.
I was just saying, Evan Tyler coming into the game here along with Andrew Caples. You know, with Evan Tyler, you know he's got hands, so eventually you're going to see some plays that incorporate him into a passing game.
Huh, really?
Right
Keeper
now,
by Mears. Nice tackle there by the Old Abes, and Mears does a good job just holding on to the ball as he had guys draped all over him. So 4th and short, 4th and 3. What are you thinking? You go for this? You bring it out strong?
No, they're going to go for it. A little long. And this early in the game, I mean, you feel pretty confident about what you're going to be able to do. So, again, if let's say it's a bad snap or we don't get the first down, not the end of the world. The defense is playing well. And
They are. Yeah, you're on their 20 right now, so in a good spot. All right, so 4th down, 3 to go. Mears directing traffic over on that left side. We'll send a man in motion. That's Hasapopoulos. Hasapopoulos stops on the far side, rolls out to that right. Looks deep, got a guy wide open. Touchdown, Hudson.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was just good movement On the fake that time, everybody rolled to the right. Jamison released, and there was nobody there. The safeties bid on that fake.
Pasopopoulos. We'll watch that replay just real quick here.
Watch everybody moving right.
Deep, got a guy wide open. Touchdown!
Looked like from a linebacker, but
Hudson.
by rolling out right, Mears was able to freeze that safety and allow Jamison to get through the
kicks up
defense
and good.
Wide open. That was a nice design play by Hudson.
Well, and that was on a 4th down too, so a nice nice pickup. Happened to be a touchdown at that, so a nice play. And the Hudson crowd dressed all in bright pink and yellow. It looks like a bunch of highlighters over there almost.
They do, yeah. I mean,
Adam, any way we can get another quick pick of those guys?
Put them on a construction crew. They all fit in.
Gotta love that crew over there. Apparently the #1 rated student section in the Big Rivers Conference. That's just what I read online, and you know everything you read online is true.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
it is the interweb. People only put truths out there.
I'm wondering where this poll came from.
I know. It was probably an internal poll. Yeah, it was probably one of those.
If you don't vote, we win. Is that how it worked?
Yeah. Probably one of those where you put out like one or the other on Instagram, and of course everybody that looked at it was a Raider, so they're like, oh, Raiders.
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Our student section has been phenomenal this year after a COVID year where we kind of took a breather. Wow, big old hit behind the play. Gets in on the tackle. No. Get a number on that guy. Wow, did he rip into somebody.
So Riley Stelzner down there again, too, number 30. Good to see. And I don't know if Riley was on the kick coverage team before. Again, moving some kids around, trying some different things, so that's great.
Well, one of the guys, and I didn't catch the number, he's kind of sideways, but he just leveled a blocker. Put the old pancake down on it. Can you call it a pancake on something like that?
Sure,
All
absolutely.
right, pancake. Boom. All right, so the third drive of the evening for the Old Abes here. They're going to start in a similar territory on their own 20. Hudson defense doing a good job so far, running them 3 and out. Holds on to it, Thompson does. Passes this one on over up to the 25-yard line. That's over to Albert. Brought down by 21. Buechler.
Buechler looks to be getting more comfortable back in that position at safety as well. Playing more aggressive. I thought last week he stepped up. You know, again, we talked about this a couple games ago, that a lot of new players this year, new positions, and winning brings confidence.
Yes,
right?
it does, sir. Yes, it does. So Thompson again back for the snap here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh. Right in his face.
That's tempering again.
Run down. You got a replay for us, Jeff? We'll watch that one again. Yes,
right?
It does, sir.
Yes,
wow, he just literally I don't know if anybody got a finger on him. Back for the snap here. Yeah, maybe. Just ran right through that tackle. Right, wow, what a hit. Nice job on the replay, by the way.
6'3", 210 for tempering. We saw him last year as a freshman, and again, there were a few standouts on that freshman team. He was one of them.
Yeah.
But I don't remember him being this big, so he's certainly grown. There he is again on a tackle.
Bam! Nice hit. That was a 3rd down.
Warner on the carry.
Warner on the carry, and he just got met by Tempering at the line. Tempering not having it. Tempering getting a little hot out there. Gooder on the assist. Can you have an assist and a tackle?
You can, absolutely.
Right,
yeah, that's how they score them, solo and assists.
Well, heck yeah, I got that one right.
You're right.
This hockey nerd figured that one out. 4th down, 5. Another 3 and out for the Abes here. That's a better punt here.
So
called for the fair catch.
Riley Anderson back there on that. One thing to just mention, I have not seen Boning. So the last series we had, I didn't see Troy out there, and he wasn't back there on that punt. So just something to watch. Can't really see across if he's being attended to by a trainer, but it's a hot enough night tonight that we saw. Well, River Falls game, of course, when everybody had a cramp, but
oh my gosh, that was something else.
But again, tonight's one of those things too.
Yeah.
I came wearing my October clothes here today, and I'm a little overdressed with a heavy sweatshirt, but it is warm down on the field. So.
Now, do you have a T-shirt on underneath it too?
I do. Yeah,
okay.
I could strip down.
I was going to say,
Let's just hold off.
I just want you to be comfortable. That's
PG,
all I want.
This is a PG.
We're not turning the camera
program here.
on when you start taking your sweatshirt off, all right? As much as you'd like that. 2:28, you'll have to go in the
Warner,
first. Handoff, Warner,
read,
nice
read.
job.
Pancake block by Weddleson that time. Replay that if you would, Jeff. I want you to watch number 78, Hank Weddleson
2:28,
on
you'll
that
have to
play.
go in the first.
So he's the
Handoff,
right tackle.
Warner.
Nice
Oh,
puts his
my.
guy on the ground.
Woo!
Picks up another 10 yards. So
Great
that's
job.
Good job, Jeff.
Great job. Wow, he just, that's a true pancake there.
That's a pancake. And that's a big pancake. That's a flapjack by 10.
That's a big old, that's like the biggest flapjack you've ever seen.
Right. Hank Weddleson, 6'6", 335.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's a heck of a nice kid.
Is he?
He used to chum around with Kate a little
Oh,
bit.
I love it. Love it.
Like Hank a lot. He's a good kid.
He was called out by the Bleacher Creatures in our pregame show as one of their faves. So
Yep.
fun to see that.
Again, that time.
Keeps this one.
Weddleson
Oh,
gets
there
out
we go. Mears puts his head down, runs down to about the 35-yard line.
Weddleson again down the field about 10 yards. He also had Rambo out there. Those are things we weren't seeing the first couple weeks.
Yeah.
You know, passive blocking by the offensive line. They hit their guy and they stand, or they hit their guy. Don't look to get to the second level.
Yeah.
This is fun to watch.
So 2nd and 4 here. Hudson again with great field position to start. Hand off to Warner. Warner
Nice
hit at the
block
first
that
line,
time.
but
Big
just
Ben Forcier leading the way.
keeps on going. First down, Hudson.
Brought down from behind by number 56.
So you.
Forcier is so funny. I got to just mention
He's a
something
goofball.
real quick.
Yeah.
They're putting out these videos all the time, the creatures are, and
Yeah.
he yells like, ah!
Yeah.
He is the funniest dude.
I tell you what, we should interview him sometime because
We will.
We'll make some sort of a bet with him. Then if he loses, we get to shave his mullet. How's
Oh,
that?
my.
What do you think?
Wow.
Huh?
Depends what our side of the
Well,
bet is.
I know that, and he's smart enough to probably. There we go.
There you go.
Block again,
Hospopoulos
Warner.
got
He's
Warner in
some
front of
room.
him.
Another
Hospopoulos
block
down
at that
20,
time.
15, lowers the boom. At the 14-yard line, they'll whistle him down.
Charlie Dean, excellent job on the perimeter. Got down the field, blocked his guy about 5 yards down. You know, a lot of times those receivers are just expected to get out there and, well, not expected, but they just go out and get a chip. They might just get a piece of their guy. When you see them pushing their guy or pushing their man down 5 yards, 10 yards, that's impressive.
That's awesome. Another first down for the Raiders. They continue to move the ball. Mears will set up shop here. The ball on the 14-yard line. Hospopoulos in motion.
Keeper.
Mears keeps it. It's got a hole. Mears cuts to the left, to the right. Mears he into the end zone. Boom, bada bang. That's number 2 on the night for Mears as he keeps that one.
That time it looked like Hartwig and Forcier led the way, but good
Here, the
read
ball on
by
the
Mears,
14-yard line.
cutting that one back, following his blocks.
Hospopoulos in motion.
Keeper.
Mears keeps it.
Yeah,
It's
he
got a
really
hole.
did a
Mears
good
cuts to
job
the
kind
left, to the right.
working his way
into
through
the end
traffic
there. Gets it across the line and call her good. The Creatures running the flags over on the far side. I love to see that at away games. Strong with a chip on in, no problem.
I'm not sure you could ask for much more in
Wow.
a quarter of football.
What a great quarter for Hudson to get this this game opened up. It's fun to see Strong with the point after,
And
right?
he's
just solid.
He's got confidence too. You know, you
You
can
bet.
tell he's just got a strong leg and excellent form. I mean, it's not like some of those snaps sometimes are coming in high. He just has his timing down and
Yep.
gets that kickoff
Yep.
solid.
Fun to watch. Well, Hudson dominating both sides of the ball right now as the Old Apes, correct me if I'm wrong, but have been 3 and out on each of their drives tonight. And Hudson just, the formula has been kick the ball deep, get some good pressure, keep them deep in after that kick, and then go to work.
Yeah.
And that defense has just been standing on their head and really getting some nice pressure in there. We got the Old Abe's crowd fired up down and to our left. Got a good group down there, a couple hundred fans, all in white. Caught at the 6. We'll bring this one on up to the 15. Cuts through, 20. Tackled at the 22-yard line. So I think maybe their best field position of the night.
Well, yeah, and they got excited about it, but there wasn't a whole lot to be excited about. That was Jake Bussin on the tackle. it just kind of goes to show there hasn't been much yet this year for the Old A's.
Oh, they're ready to cheer.
They're ready to cheer for
They're
anything.
pent up and ready. Yep.
Yeah.
They are ready to let one loose here. Well, and good for them, despite what's being dealt this season, showing up in full force here, dressed up in their garb and looking good. Pitches this one over to the near side here, lowers the boom. Nice little bit of running there by Warner for the Old Abes. Picks up their first down of the night, I think. Nope, stepped out of bounds. So they'll bring up a 2nd and 2.
And we can talk maybe at the quarter here, but
22 seconds left.
I'll just mention real quick. You got to remember these guys played spring football last year, which really wasn't real football.
That's right.
A lot of kids decided not to play because of spring sports. You had goofy traveling schedules. It wasn't like a normal season. And then you have your head coach go away. Who's pretty much set your program up. And so it's a growth year for Memorial this year.
Well, 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. It looks like they did pick up their first down of the evening.
First down.
On the board for first downs here. I don't know if we're counting that or what, but we'll talk about it. So Thompson looking over to the coach in the sideline here, trying to get the call. And they'll just let her wind on down. Well, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in 2 here. Well, welcome back to Carson Park. Here again, Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin. It's a first down here as they try to run Warner, I believe, up the middle, and Hudson with a gang tackle. He picked up maybe 1 or 2.
Heads up, I'm going to hit the lights.
Hit the lights.
All right. Jeff Turstig put these stats together for us. We'll go real quick here for Hudson in that first half.
Here's my crew.
16 rushes for 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. 1 touchdown pass there from Mears, 19 yards to Jamison for a touchdown. Old Abe's still kind of struggling. Rushing game.
Thanks for covering, guys.
I think we got a hold on the perimeter that time by the Old Abes. So six rushes in that first quarter for the Old Abes for -4 yards, passing 2 of 5 for 13 yards. So not much happening so far with Eau Claire, but we'll see what the second quarter brings here.
So we got a player down here. We're going to take just a quick breather, I think, and we'll be back after they attend to this Hudson player. All right, well, welcome back to the action here. 11:26 to go. It's a big, a long third down, I should say. Do we need this light on, or are you okay with it dark?
Turn it off, yep,
okay.
Sorry.
Can see a little bit better. I know we need the light to read our sheets, though. Pass goes to the near side here. Bobbled, but caught.
Nice catch.
Nice job on the 48.
It's a nice pass that time by the Old Abes, by Thompson. Pressure that time coming from Evan Turner on the right side, but Thompson was able to get rid of it on the edge and complete it for a first down.
So a couple first downs here for the Old Abes as they're moving the ball during the opening minute or 2 of the second quarter. Woo! Tyler came in and just about took his head off there. What a tackle. Loss, maybe a half a yard there on the play.
I think that was Tyler and McDonald on that.
I'll meet you at the ball carrier.
Yeah.
So 2nd and about 11 to go here. Thompson drops back, pressure all over him. He's got a guy on that far side. Slips past 1, gets tackled by 4 more. Nice job by Hudson. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7 to go.
Yeah, good pursuit by the defense that time. Starting to see that more. You saw it in the Menominee game, and it's carrying over here to Eau Claire Memorial as well.
Absolutely. Well, fun to see my son Jack stop up in the booth there for a quick hello. Again, he's going to school here. Had a couple buddies with him. Fun to meet those guys. So thank you guys if you do tune in later. Appreciate you stopping up and saying hi. Thompson drops back. Pressure. Fires it over to the near side. Up and over the receiver.
Tyler with pressure that time. Thompson just kind of aired it up. He's got a decent arm. I mean, I see why they're passing the ball more than running. But, again, pressure comes. He has to get rid of the ball early and just overthrows his receiver.
So 4th and 7 here.
Yeah,
Looks like we're getting into go mode.
Yeah, this could be a hard count situation just to maybe pick up a little bit more, make it more manageable.
Sure. And they'll get a whistle and a timeout. Eau Claire.
Timeout Memorial.
So they'll discuss this one, see what they want to do with that 4th and 7. Well, again, a beautiful evening after those crazy storms that came through yesterday. You look in the sky here, and we've got just blue sky off to the left, a bit of a light kind of sunset going off to the right there.
I think
and
we're supposed to be in the
gorgeous.
80s this weekend, right?
Yeah,
And
I think
that's what I thought the forecast showed was.
I think Sunday is going to
85,
be mid
86
80s.
degrees.
Yeah, that's a flashback to middle of summer there.
Mm-hmm.
We had kind of a warm summer this year, didn't
We
we?
had a very warm summer. Yeah.
And then next week we dip into the 60s, I think, all week.
Yeah. I'm kind of feeling 60s. I don't want to push snow in winter, but
Yeah,
I'm. You see, even on the drive over here, a lot of leaves changing color. It's starting to feel like fall.
I know.
So
going for it here on 4th down, the old Abes. Thompson
blitz coming.
looks back, decides to keep it. No, he does not pick up even close to the first down as he picks up 2. That'll be a turnover on downs. Hudson defense stands up tall and not going to let him get away with that one.
Yeah, Reese Thompson came on a blitz that time and from the middle linebacker position, flushed Thompson out, and not much there. The defense collapsed and picked up only about 4 yards.
So Hudson, I'm becoming a bit of a broken record with this, but great field position again. I mean, we've started every drive, correct me if I'm wrong here, but every drive has been around the midfield mark.
Yeah, and a couple inside the 40. So
yeah,
that's where you want to be. You know, you want to be in that spot. Seeing a lot more Evan Tyler at the tight end position. Again, I'm teasing you by telling you that at some point they're going to throw him the football.
I like
it's going to
that.
happen.
Warner up the middle, gets through a couple, shakes off more. Warner's still rolling.
Nice
35-30. Warner just a gutsy run right through the middle, crashing through guys. Let's go to a quick replay. We'll watch that one again. That was fun.
So he hit contact and you
Warner
saw
up
him
the
put
middle,
both arms
gets
on
through
the
a couple,
football.
shakes off
And then you watch him
Warner's
spin
still
out of
rolling.
that last tackle and pick up
35-30.
another
Warner
4
just
yards.
a
So excellent
gutsy
job
run.
that time by Warner.
A little bit of beast mode running there. That was
That's
something
how you
else.
want your fullback to run.
Yeah.
You know, you think back on the old days of fullbacks, the Larry Zonkas,
Yeah, right.
the Earl Campbells, the guys like that, the John Riggins.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got to contact, they loved that. They loved
option on over. Big hit there, flag down.
Number 6.
Spencer Kruger
So
that time.
Kruger on the carry there. He's coming around the near side, a flag down again.
So those, like I was mentioning, those guys love contact, but one of the things you always saw is them cover the football up because that's when the contact happens. A helmet or a fist or something else can get in there and get the ball out. Warner did a great job of that.
So it looks like the flag is on Hudson here, so walk off.
Did I age myself with the Larry Zonka?
A little bit. Earl Campbell he's one of my old faves because I believe he used to play for University of Texas.
He did.
Back when I was living in Texas when I was a kid.
Yep.
And we used to, for our Boy Scout troop or whatever it was, we would walk up and down. We were like the Coca-Cola salesman, but we were kids. That's how we rolled back in the day. Nobody was worried about anything.
Cool.
They're like, here's a bunch of pop, go sell it. We're like, okay.
Yeah, that's
right?
awesome.
Nowadays that would never fly, but
No.
back then it did. And so I remember going to some games and he was playing and he was, of course, he was awesome at the collegiate level too, right? I mean, guy was one of the best pros ever. All right, so we'll get a
Calls didn't like something. He's called a timeout.
We'll take a quick breather here, let you gather your thoughts. We'll be right back. Yeah, so I was just talking a little bit about the old University of Texas stuff, and Bebo was our mascot. I do still have the old Polaroid, too, by the way.
That is awesome. That is
Little
awesome.
Ken Conan back when he was 7 or 8 years old, I'm sure. So a long ways to go here. They'll hand this one off. Nope, they keep it. Option on
Nice
over. Mears
read,
sees the
nice
seam.
read.
Mears over the 30,
He got a
25,
block, too.
15, 10, 5. Mears stretches on in. Come on, Mearsy. Almost in.
Oh, my, right there.
Boy, talk about a run. We'll go to that replay. You bet, all day long. Mears with a great run. As he checked that one. See him cut out to the outside there.
Spencer Kruger gave him a block on that perimeter again, talking about those receivers getting blocks.
Right.
But what I really liked on that play was the way that Mears read his blocks initially, and then he had a burst of speed to get into the open field. Fought hard to get to the goal line, but just short. We'll see what they do here.
Well, Mearsy's become quite the threat on the run, right?
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
keeper and the run for him has been something special to watch.
Bussin in the game now. Keeper to Bussin. He brings it
Direct
in.
snap. Touchdown, Hudson. A direct snap to number 5, Bussin. He'll just kind of skirt through some traffic in the middle and punch that one on in. Yeah, we'll watch that. Why not?
Bussin in the game now. Keeper to Bussin. He brings it in.
Direct
Got
snap.
a good lead block that time by the running
Touchdown,
back.
Hudson. A
Peoples.
direct snap to number 5, Bussin. Push by that line. He'll just kind of skirt.
Yeah, they're looking good. You know, again, all those mistakes against Rice Lake, they were wiped out last week. No mistakes really in that game. So far this game, it's been clean. You're taking care of business against what's an inferior opponent. Let's just be real.
Yep.
And, you know, you talk about trap games. Those are the things in a game where you should win, that you maybe put the ball on the ground, or you have an interception, or your defense isn't playing well. But Hudson's been solid all around tonight.
Well, strong in, a little bit of a high snap. Strong. Oh, he's money on that kick, isn't he?
Solid. Very solid leg. Again, those are things that are going to build as the season goes on. You get into tighter games. You see how well he can put those extra points in. He can make a clutch field goal at the end like he did at River Falls. In a tight game, you might put him out there for a 30, 35-yard field goal to win a game.
I was thinking the same thing. Just big, you know, at the high school level, having a guy that can put the ball up and through the uprights at a distance, that's a huge advantage. I mean, that's 3 points you can kind of notch up without worrying too much sometimes. So, anyway, fun to see him kicking, fun to see him part of the program. What an entry into the program, that River Falls to win the game.
Yeah,
what a great way to start that varsity career. Fun to hear from his family, too, after that kick. We were in the booth wondering, you know, he was on none of our sheets, right? We didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Well, Jack Strong.
We know now.
We know now. Yep, that's the name I won't forget. Speaking of which, Strong kicks this one down to about the 15-yard line, the Old Abes. Get this one out. Best return yet, out to the 33-yard line. So their best field position of the evening here. We've got left in this second quarter or first half, 8 minutes on the nose. Hudson, to say that they're in the driver's seat would be a bit of an understatement right now. They're rolling. They're driving the car. They're picking where we're going. They're picking the snacks on the way.
What else?
Oh, I think
asking how much longer before we get there? Or what?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Too funny. So in motion, hits his guy. He tries to get around that corner. Nice job on that edge. Sealing it up there. That was number 20 making away. That's Peter Albert, 5'10". Is a junior for the Old Abes.
That was fun to watch McDonald kind of pursue that play. He had probably Hudson's biggest player out there running the running back down and almost caught him. He was right there.
He's a quick guy, isn't he, for a big guy?
Yeah, he is.
That's why you get a call from Madison, right? And others, I'm sure. Pitch over to the sideline, caught. Nice job. It's over to Harvey on that far side. They'll pick up a handful of them, bring up a manageable third down here, 3rd and 4. So stick on the 40 there. So 3rd and 4. Rushing things just a little bit. Hudson looking to get set. Oh, tiptoeing through the tulips. And
Reese Thompson got a little
just
excited.
Came over a little bit. That's all right, Thompson.
You know, those middle linebackers, they just like to hit. So they get a little anxious and sometimes decide that, hey, I'm going to come as quick as I can, and it's all about timing.
On Thompson, boy, he timed a bunch of them just right last week. I mean, he came through and just like a Mack truck running down a baby rabbit trying to cross the highway. He just Sorry, that was a little too graphic, but no, sorry about that, folks.
Remember, we're a PG show here.
I know. I'm sorry. I love rabbits as much as the next guy. Not really, but, you know. So 2nd down and 4 to go here. Nice little pickup after that flag gave them the first down. So 2nd and very manageable here for the Old Apes. They are across midfield. I think this will mark their first time across midfield tonight. Flag down. Warner running hard to the near side. Flag on the Old Apes. And just as things are kind of starting to go their way a little bit here on this drive, they get a flag that's going to back them up. Oh, as a coach, it's got to be frustrating when you start to get the wheels turning a little bit and you shoot yourself in the foot just a bit.
They're looking for taking steps. They want to, hey, if we can have a good drive against a good team like Hudson,
yeah,
those are wins, you know, and you build on that. And so, yeah, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot because.
Handoff, hit right at the line of scrimmage. Nice job by Hudson. Picked up maybe one. That was Warner for the Old Apes on the carry. 3rd and 7. The Mighty Raider chants going on the far bench. And, boy, you can hear them loud and clear over here. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, they are just cranking.
Coming right at us.
So proud of those guys.
Did you hear that they were the best student section in the Big Rivers?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I just heard that.
I read something.
Oh,
wow, what a great pass. Hit him on the
that one was
on a great route there and
very well run.
Right in the pocket there. Shakes his hands a little bit as that one just hit him.
Tyson Harvey, number 2, caught that pass. Just kind of ran a little short post, and he was wide open, got between the 2 defensive backs and picked up about 12 yards.
Nice route there. So Eau Claire getting a little something going here. They'll pass this one off, or hand this one off to Warner,
McDonald,
and he gets
that time gobbled that up.
Gets tracked down by L. McDonald. Wow. Yeah, McDonald. He's something else. Fun to watch that guy. So they drop him for a loss of about 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 11 on the 37-yard line. Thompson drops back.
Oh,
falling on
that time.
Falling on the route there. He had kind of cut back to his left. That was Hub at the 22-yard line and just lost blew a wheel there.
I'll tell you, the quarterback Thompson actually throws a pretty nice ball.
He does.
He's under pressure. He's getting those passes out. For the most part, they're on the spot. But, you know, I can see why this is maybe the focus of their offense because they certainly haven't run the ball well.
Nice pressure right in his face. Nice pass. Nice reception. Complete to Hub at the 29-yard line. Close to a first down.
Aiden tempering that time took his man and basically plowed him right back into the quarterback. We talked about pressure. That time the pressure came just basically by blocking the lineman right back into the quarterback.
That tempering, boy, he can just move you, can't he?
He's quick.
Oh, got him on the hard count on the near side here as they were anxiously ready to go get him, and that'll be a first down on those 5 yards. Good play by the Old Apes there.
Pick it up when you can.
That's right, yeah. And the Old Apes student section letting them know you can't do that. You can't do that. Love the student sections. Thompson drops back. Boy, he's tall. Fires one on in. There it is. He's got him coming across the middle. That's a touchdown.
That was the same play, except they moved the receiver that time, Harvey, into the slot position. So rather than him being wide and then running that we'll call it a skinny post, that time he ran the same thing, got between the safety and the corner, and it was wide open. Timing play and worked out well.
Nice throw, nice reception. Gets the Old Apes on the board here. 5:01 left in the first half. Let's see how the point after is. Bit of a bobble on that one. That one's just a bit outside, as they say with the old euchre. Tough little snap. Not maybe not handled just right. Who knows? But that one goes wide. So 6 points posted up by the Old Apes there.
That was a nice drive.
Yeah, it was.
And a couple of kind of triggered by a couple of nice passes, ending with that that touchdown. But those were timing routes, and what's happening is that they saw something at the booth, or they saw something on the field that showed that that receiver could get into that lane or that gap and time that play, and he was wide open both times.
Yeah, like you said, it was the same play, right?
Pretty much. Just move the receiver a little bit. Same combination. Harvey and Thompson.
Jeff, can you see all right? We need the lights on. You're okay? We good. Okay. All right, so the old Abes get off the skunk there, so we like to say in cribbage. I'm sure they say that in other things as well, but we'll go with cribbage. So they will be kicking right to left on your TV, YouTube, Facebook, interweb machine. Hudson back to receive. A lot of excitement for this kick here. Woo!
It's Riley Anderson with the ball.
Anderson cuts over to the near side here. Tries to stay inbounds, but drug out and then slammed to the field here. It wouldn't surprise me if we don't see a flag, though. We are in...
Well, the referee went to him right away and basically said, calm down. I mean,
yeah,
got a lot of emotion there.
Especially right next to your bench, right?
Yeah.
Well, a couple quick shout-outs out there. Mr. Chris Jansen in the Hot Tub Time Machine. I hope you are enjoying the festivities tonight. Got the bubbles on high and...
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, he's got quite
Classic
the setup.
movie.
Yes, it was.
What was that? Didn't they have some sort of a Russian energy drink that kind of
fell onto the...
flipped them back in time?
Yeah, it fell onto the control panel of the hot tub.
And you had the one-armed guy who was the dad in Back to the Future, right? Can't remember that. Crispin Glover.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Good on the names. So false start for Hudson here. That's going to back him up 5.
We are really referencing ourselves, our age today.
Well,
talking Earl Campbell, Larry Zonka, Hot Tub Time Machine,
hey,
John Cusack.
If you're a parent or a grandparent watching this show tonight, then you're in.
Yeah, they're like, man, those guys are hip.
I know. And if you're a student or an athlete watching, you're like, oh, what are those guys even talking about?
Right.
These old timers. All right, Mearsey back to get things going. 1st and 15 after the penalty. Handoff to Warner. Warner trying to get through some traffic. A bunch of purple Old Abe jerseys gobble him up there and picked up. They literally moved the stick about an inch.
Yeah, they're feeling some energy over there on the Old Abe sideline right now.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 15.
So we'll swing out Caples onto the field here. We've got Hasapopoulos on the near side.
Still no Troy Bounting.
Jameson, yeah, Bounting.
I think Troy's at the end of the sidelines over there with his pads off. So.
Wow, nice play, nice tackle though. They got him after he just picked up a couple. That was Warner again on the carry. You mentioned Bounting over on the sideline. Pads off right now?
Pads off, yep. I think he's down there talking to a trainer or a coach. He's on the far right side there. So his night might be over. But again, Hudson in control here. You're starting to see the Old Abe's defense kind of rally to the ball more. I'd like to see our offensive line get back to where they were in that first quarter. I'm not seeing the blocking continuation that we saw in that first quarter on those drives.
Yep. So a long 3rd down here, 3rd and 11. Mears drops back.
Coming, screen pass. So
wow.
They got in there quick. He had a blocker out there. He had Rambo out on the edge.
They did.
He was under pressure so quick he had to get rid of that football.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, they picked it up thinking it might have been like a fumble.
Sure.
A lateral.
Sure.
But it did look like it was moving forward there. But the receiver, Warner, it's a timing play, and I'm sure that Mears thought he was going to have a little more time to throw that, and he got pressure right away up the middle.
Yeah, a couple guys coming right up. Hot and heavy there. So the first punt tonight for Hudson.
This is number 3, Alex Munich, back to punt.
Let's see how the leg is working tonight for Munich. Snap right on the money. Punt down. Wow, nice little line drive, but caught at the 42. Makes his way up to the over the 50 to the 48-yard line. So great field position for the Old Abes after they just punched one in for 6. See what they can get cooking with a little bit of momentum, wind at their backs, if you will. 3:15 to go in the half. So
you know, we'll see if Hudson does any type of an adjustment in their passing game. I would assume that the Old Abes are going to try to go to that combination again.
Yeah.
But how you beat that, or how you can beat that, is maybe by getting up and getting a little bit more of a press coverage. So you're seeing the Hudson defensive backs move up, hit that guy before he gets off the line of scrimmage and sets up his pattern.
Another flag, I think, on the Old Abes. False start, Old Abes. So back him up 5 yards. That'll bring up a 1st and 15. The Hudson crew with the "you can't do that," of course, firing up. Student section for the Old Abes getting all cranked up down here. Love it.
Nice play. Thompson that time again on the blitz, coming from the middle linebacker position. Tackles the runner for a loss of 1.
So 2nd and 16 now. Just kind of flipped over. So they're on the 46-yard line is where the ball's spotted. Old Abes send a man in motion here. Thompson back. Drops back 2. Good pressure. Hit. Nice tackle here, but they picked up a handful back to about the original line of scrimmage there. Just short. Yep, just about the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd down, 10 to go.
Luke Richards with that tackle, playing in that right cornerback position. You got Ducharme on the top of your screen, number 36. Cooper Fallon and Sam Buechler at safety for Hudson. Well, right now, nobody's covering the slot. There we go. Fallon
all right,
moves over.
Thompson drops back. Pressure all over.
Oh.
High throw and just out of the reach at number 17 for the Old Abes.
Yeah, that pressure right there broke up that play, because he did have that receiver wide open going right across the middle. That looked like a tight end there, number 17. A different wrinkle we've seen them throw. They've been trying to stay on the perimeter, mostly throwing the football, but got 4th down here.
Yep, 4th down, 4th and 10, 2 and some change, 2:05 and a timeout taken by the Old Abes, and we'll take a 30-second breather, catch our breath. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carson Park. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Adam Tilson on the camera, and Jeff Tierstig on the stats, on the program, on the replay. These guys are keeping busy. We just stand back here and jib-jab a whole bunch, but can't do it without these two. So thank you guys both for joining us in the booth. So 4th and long, 10 yards to be exact. Ball spotted just inside the 48-yard line. Coming out of timeout here for the Old Abes. Thompson back in the shotgun.
Stacked receivers in the slot, top of your screen. See what they want to do here. Looking at Harvey there across the middle. Nope, they're going to throw it up to number 6.
No good.
He was triple covered.
Bit of a jump ball there and a chance for an interception as that ball got bobbled and ultimately hit the field there as Tyler was near that one as well.
Again, I was watching more as the play developed, the defensive backfield where their receivers were. I don't know if there was pressure, but there were certainly a lot of Raiders around that receiver. I don't know what happened on the top of the screen. Someone out there for the Old Abes must have had at least single coverage.
Yeah.
But Thompson didn't look that direction at all.
It was odd, too, right? You got 3 guys up top there. I thought for sure we were going to ping one of them.
Yeah, you'd think he'd...
Maybe that was the diversion, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Master of the obvious here. I wonder if that was the diversion. Maybe. Handoff up the middle. Warner kind of slides over a couple big bodies inside there down to the 46. Picked up about 500-600.
on the tackle.
So if you're Hudson, you're certainly thinking right now, let's get some points. We haven't played all that well, especially on the offensive side this quarter. They'd like to go into halftime with a decent drive here and hopefully some points.
Hotson on the far side, got a block,
Ooh.
but boy, they snuck around him.
Sure did.
Nice tackle there, a loss of 2.
Yeah, you had Warner out in front, and he kind of missed his block, but it wasn't that defender that made the tackle. The tackle came from in pursuit, I think, from the linebacker position and wrapped him up.
So 3rd and 5 here. Hudson just over midfield. Ball spotted on the 47. Seen some big 3rd down plays tonight. Mears rolls out to his right, looks, tosses this one deep. He's got him.
Oh,
Caught! Nice job! What a huge catch. I believe that was Jamison on the reception. Huge catch as he turned, spun, caught.
Yeah, excellent catch. Good body control. He had to adjust to that football and go up and get it at its high point, and he went up and got it and came down, secured the football.
Great catch. Great 3rd down conversion. We mentioned it just before the play. They've been hot on some 3rd downs tonight with some big yards. 43 seconds to go. Warner with it now. Picks his way through traffic. Warner down to about the 10-yard line, just shy of the 1st down.
Warner on the carry.
Hudson timeout.
T.O.
Brought down by number 44, Connor. Timeout.
Well, I know Coach
Raiders.
Cowles wants 7 here. I don't think
Yep.
he's thinking, okay, let's see where we end up. Maybe we kick a field goal, but 38 seconds left. Should have 1 timeout for Hudson remaining, so plenty of time. You can even run the football here, get up, run another play before you'd have to call a timeout.
Right.
So
Well, stick around during the half. If you missed the pregame show, we're going to replay the Bleacher Creatures, senior Bleacher Creature interview. So we'll get that teed up at the half. And, yeah.
did you get all the creatures?
I did. Not all of them had flags. Matt Maurer was flagless.
Okay. Did you? I'd like to see. Why don't you go back, kind of like they do at the Brewer games, where they have the wiener race, where it's the hot dog and the brat. And
Yeah.
I'd like to see a creature race with the flags and see who can win that.
So that's not a bad
I
idea.
might be willing to, I'll throw a 12-pack of Mountain Dew or something to the winner.
Maybe
or
we should
maybe
throw a
pizza.
Rhinos donation on the line. Or dinner. Or both.
You think about that.
I'm going to think about that.
I'm the spitball. You're the guy that pulls it all together.
Yep, I will make that happen. So we'll get them out to the track. We'll do the deal.
Make sure I'm there. I want to see that.
Okay, 2nd down short here.
Late
Handoff
blocker
over to,
again.
yep, he's got
getting a good edge
Hospopoulos.
that time.
Hospopoulos, oh my gosh, just blown up. What a great tackle over there on that far side. Picked up maybe 1.
Yeah, that's a play where Tim needs to cut that up because he had blockers on that
He did,
perimeter.
yep.
He had Jamison locked up with his guy. He was following Warner thinking he could get to that perimeter, but there's not enough room there. So cutting that back, the defense over pursues, you probably score.
27 seconds left to go.
So real quick, I'd like to step it up one more notch, Ken. We'll do 2 prizes for this race.
Okay.
Winner, and how about best costume?
Okay, so for the creatures, we do, okay, got it. For them. I thought we'd do some side action on who was going to win, too, maybe.
We could do that. We could call the race.
Oh, my gosh.
Huh?
Now we're talking.
Huh?
All right. I'll talk to Logan Schuett, otherwise known as Shoot It. That's from lacrosse days. Sorry about that, boys. I digress. 3rd and short. 27 seconds to go, first half. Hudson on top by
Talking
about
about those hot dogs
22.
and brats, I'm getting hungry. Did they have brats down there?
They
at
do
that
have
food stand?
brats. Yeah, they
Okay,
do.
All
Yep.
right.
They were cooking them fresh, too, out
Let's
there
see
at the grill.
Let's see Hudson score here, and I'll go get a brat at halftime.
All right, boss. Here we go. Mearsy. 3rd and short. Hospopoulos in motion. We got movement on the other side of the line. At least they're pointing like they do. And a whistle. We got a whistle.
I didn't see a flag
Let's see a
either on
flag.
that,
I just
so-
heard a whistle. A lot of finger pointing going on. No, I saw that guy over there. He moved. Honest. All right, what's going on now? We're going to
I don't know. I mean, they're
regroup. Send in another person over here. Hospopoulos goes to the line. Sit. Mears.
Well, they aren't moving the football, so it wasn't a penalty. You know, it could have been an equipment situation for Hospopoulos.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know, but
gotcha.
It
Good
was,
call.
It was that side judge who
Good call.
kind of came over. So
Good call. So again, 27 seconds to go. Hudson on top here by 22. Send a man in motion. Mears rolls out to the right. Looks, keeps it. Mears tries to pick his way through traffic. He's going to get hit and goes down.
yeah,
Picked up.
You know, the pass play got taken away right away. They're going to kick a field goal here. They have no timeout, so it's going to have to be quick. They got to be smart.
9,
You got 8 seconds. Just get the ball set.
7,
Mears
6.
does a nice job getting control.
A little bit high. Field
That's
goals
good.
up.
Excellent.
She good.
Excellent.
Strong with a big old field goal. Boy, you can put it on the board when Strong comes out. He is just money in the bank out there. So Strong throws another 3 points. That'll push him up and over 30 now. 31 to be specific.
Yeah, that was well done by Hudson. I thought right away they'd come out and rush, but Mears was the one, the holder on that, and he kept everything under control, didn't snap the ball too quick. And Strong just
Strong
that
with
thing would
that
have been good
foot.
for another 20 yards.
He's good, isn't he? Yep, he's something else. Well, I'll tell you, a very dominating first half there. Had some peaks of some Eau Claire Old Abe, greatness, I guess,
They
with
got
some of
a
their
little
passing
life. They got a
plays.
little life
Yeah.
in that second quarter.
Yep, I like it. I always like it when it's a bit of a game, right?
Yeah.
And so fun to see them with some momentum there and get some life back in their legs. Well, stick around. We got the Bleacher Creatures coming up here with that deal. Or do we want to watch the Cheers stunt team real quick?
I'm thinking I'm going to concessions.
All right. Check you later, homie. Well, here we go. We got some football ready to roll again. Thanks for tuning in on the River Channel and RaidersStreaming.com. Let's get her going. So Memorial with a bit of a squib kick here that fielded at the 30. Gets past
Charlie Dean
one.
with the
Dean with some
football.
room there over the
Nice run back that time by Dean.
knocked out
Those
at
guys don't
the
get
50.
a lot of those opportunities,
Yeah.
especially when they're bouncing like that. So that was an opportunistic chance for Dean, and he grabbed it and picked up a nice return.
I like it. Nice little run by Dean.
So I just saw some.
Oh no! They grabbed their flag.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
They grabbed their flag.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
boy.
Now here come the Bleacher Creatures coming to get him back. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on that. I saw him running over there, and they
That's
were
pretty bad.
That's cheap.
So off camera right now, we've got some student section antics going on right now, and anyway.
You follow that, I'll follow
yeah,
the game.
okay,
How's that?
sounds good. Yep, because there is a lot going on here.
Warner that time with the football. Again, covers up, does a nice job, picks up about 6 yards on that carry.
So it looks like the Bleacher Creatures had their flags stolen or hijacked from the. No. That's not what happens. Things
some
get
kids there.
shanghaied. Oh yeah, they got shanghaied on over to the Memorial side, and Memorial kind of shoved them in the back row of their student section, and so their Bleacher Creatures sent a contingent over to recover said flags, and they have been recovered. Boom. Mearsy rolls out to the
Nice.
left.
Good read.
Over to
Cut it
Warner.
up. There
Warner
you go,
cuts
Warner.
right up, picks up 2 or 3 on that one, just like Dr. Sundin ordered. Cuts right up field and picks up a couple. Well, yeah, I always love the antics of student sections, right? And you get a little this action going, and it just adds to a football game.
Well, right before the kickoff, I saw kids just running as fast as they could from behind the bleachers on the Hudson side. So that must have been the Memorial people, kids that stole the flag.
Shanghaied the flags there.
Oh, nice cut back.
Nice job. Warner on the
Nice
move.
run.
On into about the 31-yard line. Picks up a Hudson. First down.
So a few yards to go, and a lot of times you just think, hey, I'm going to put my head down and go get those yards. Warner that time saw the blitz coming, cut to his right, and was able to pick up about 10 yards. Excellent job on that with the read by Warner.
Nice heads-up play by Warner, so that'll bring up a first down Ball spotted on the 32. The bleacher creatures are waving their flags extra on the far side. Warner with the carry. Nope. Mears flips this one over. Hassapopoulos lowers the boom. Picks up about 7 or 8 on that one. He got down about waist high, head leading the way, and just went run. Run.
So Mears that time got to the second level, still had a pitchman to be able to get the ball to, and got that out to Hassapopoulos, who picked up about 5 yards off that pitch.
Well, the bleacher creatures are doing some flag repair on the far side, and the saga continues with the student section. So second down, about 3 to go. Mears will send a man in motion. Hand off to Warner. Warner cuts his way through traffic. Warner with room. Nice job as he hustles down to the 15 and picks up a smooth Hudson first down.
Good blocking at the point of attack that time by the 2 guards in the center. Being able to get Warner a little bit of a crease so he could get through there and pick up about 8 yards.
Well, again, thanks to the Schultzes tuning in out there, Jamie and Carl, parents of Easton. Easton taking care of the crew down there, I'm sure. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Bobo Brozak, I know you're out there. Mearsy with it now. Mearsy with the keeper. Wow, look at him just cut through. I thought they had him for sure at the line of scrimmage there. He picks up about 7 yards on that after the contact at the line.
Yeah, and he had some of those linemen out there at the next level. Coffey, Weddleson, looked like they were all out there at least staying engaged with the defense to be able to pick up a few extra yards.
All right, so 8:41 left to go here. Handoff, Warner. Warner cuts back, pushes through, first down.
All right, Big Ben Forcier, you're going to watch this. Your dad's going to watch it. That was an excellent block. Go back and replay that. You got out, you moved your guy, you got to the next level, you moved the next guy, you ended up in the end zone. Nice job, Ben Forcier.
Forcier, definitely one of the funny guys on the team. Everything you see him in from a social media perspective, he's got a big old smile on his face, just laughing or screaming like crazy. Fun to.
Well, I think we're going to go right up the
fun
middle
to have that
here
energy.
Again.
Yep, there goes Mears. He walked through that one. You could have driven a semi through that one. We'll watch a replay on that. And
that drive right there was all offensive line. I mean, certainly the running was excellent, but those guys didn't hardly have any problem getting through the line of scrimmage with no contact. And then once they got to the second level, again, not much contact there. So great job, O-line, on that drive.
Bleacher creatures will take a quick lap in front of the student section. Chip up. That one's good. Pretty standard ops by Strong there. And a nice drive by the Hudson Raiders to come out of the half. Nice drive by the creatures of Hudson to get their flags back. Whole lot going on here.
All that drive.
we got a win-win on both sides. Inside and outside the fence, we're winning. Oh, my goodness. I love it.
So you have any wild stories to tell about high school days, stealing mascots, or any big rivalries that you had out there?
Oh, my gosh. So, I don't know if you got a tip on this one or what, but we were, I don't know, I should tell this. It's probably, I suppose we're past the statute of limitations by now, huh?
All right, yeah.
So back in the day, there was a thing called TCBY.
Okay.
Remember the yogurt place?
Yeah. Yes, I do, TCBY.
Sorry, there's more antics going on off the field here. So they used to have this, what was the old short guy as a comedian with the bulgy eyes? He was their spokesman at the time.
Oh, Don Rickles?
It wasn't Rickles, it was another guy, but good guess with Rickles.
Rodney Dangerfield?
I don't know if that was him or not, but great guess again. Okay, you're really on it. I should play trivia with you sometime. As my partner, you'd be on my team. So anyway, they had the cutout of this guy in their restaurant. And me and the boys kind of wanted said cutout.
Yep.
And so we pulled up. 4 doors open, 3 doors open. The driver stayed there. Ski masks on, run into the place, grab the thing, throw it under our arms.
Ski masks.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's why the statute of limitations is a good thing. So we grabbed the thing. Everybody in there's like, what is going on? And we run out with this cardboard guy.
Okay.
Right? So all of that effort was so that we could put him in one of our lockers the rest of the year. And every time we opened it, there was Don Rickles or whoever it was, right? But that was one of our antic nights. And so one of my buddies had a girlfriend who worked at the place, and she said, oh, my God, crazy last night. These guys broke in. We thought they were going to hold us up. Well, they took Don Rickles and just left.
Jeez.
And he's like, I wonder who that could have been.
Yeah.
Friggin' goofballs. Rochester, we were relatively bored. I've got a whole bunch of stories of being bored in Rochester and the antics, but.
Oh, nice stick that time.
Nice
Charm.
Hit. So Descharm on the far side, nice stick. That'll bring up a 3rd and long as we get into a little bit of story time. How about you? You got one?
Oh,
not a spooner.
Oh boy, I've got.
Pick a good one that that we can live with.
We're a PG rated. Well, I'll just go. Our big rivalry was Hayward, of course, and I don't have to go too far with most people because they know what I'm talking about. There's a train trestle on the way up to Hayward that you see every now and then with.
Airing it out on that far side.
Oh,
nice coverage picked off by Descharm. We're going to get that replay. Jeff is pumped. We're going to watch that one in 2 seconds. Give me 2 here. Nice celebration. Check this out.
Watch on the replay the sideline. Defensive coach or defensive back coach Adam Yeager gets more fired up than anybody else. See him over there pumping his arms?
Just pumping his arms. I love it.
That was great coverage. Used the perimeter well. Used his body well. At first, I thought the receiver might be able to come down with it, but Ducharme turned right at the right time and made that catch. So anyway,
back to Hayward.
So that of course, we know that whole story, or you do. I'm sure you've seen that.
Yeah, it says Spooner.
I can tell you, I know people who have written on both sides of that bridge.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
Yeah. I got a shout out here.
Warner works his way through traffic up to the. Wow,
tonight.
He is. Through to the secondary. Nice run.
Huge run by him. So Riley Hess, we remember Riley and Jody. And so he's down in Madison watching us from Madison. He and Gabe Walter. Remember John and Gabe played baseball and
Johnny was he was my man with the senior party. We were running the roulette table.
Yeah, you guys were. You were rocking it.
Like a couple troopers.
So at least at this point, what time do we have? 8:37 Central Time?
Yes, sir.
Gabe and Riley are in their dorm watching us.
Oh, wow.
So if their mom and dad are watching, just know that your boys are they're behaving tonight and they're watching some Raider football.
First down,
Shout
Hudson.
out to those two guys.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate you guys checking us out before the evening gets going. You know, these kids nowadays, they don't get going until about 12 o'clock, I think. That's the word, I guess. I'm friggin' in my PJs, like, even on a Saturday night now.
I know.
Well, maybe not Saturday, but, you know. So I was going to say a rival in Rochester was the Mayo was our rival, right? Yeah. And so we did not like them, and I can't tell any stories about that. None of them were PG, I don't think. Mearsy will keep this one, looks at the option. Yep, fires it on over. Wow, slips one tackle, make that 2, make that 3. Nice job, Warner, with some tough running on that far side again.
What I like about Warner is he not only is he good in contact, but he is shifty enough to be able to kind of elude defenders. He also takes care of the football, and that's huge because not much to play with there for Mears. He could have maybe kept the ball, got a couple yards, decided to pitch it. Didn't look like much there for Warner either, but he turned it into a big play.
Yeah, making a couple guys miss. Hard running by Warner. All right, Mearsy back. Quick pitch over the near side. Hasapopoulos with it now. Hasapopoulos barrels through a couple. First down, Hudson. Some hard-nosed running by Hasapopoulos. Got
the block on the perimeter there.
Was that Jamison?
No, I think that
or
might
Kruger.
Have been Kruger. Yeah, he kind of bounced off his guy, but Hasapopoulos had enough momentum and speed to pick up about 3 yards and get the first down.
Well, Kruger, he's a solid guy. Works out like crazy. So 5:16 left to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10, Hudson on the move. Hand off to Warner. Warner moves the pile. Look at those guys.
Yep.
Nice push by the line.
Yep, they're getting out there again.
Tell you, Johnny Hartwig and the crew do a great job. Wedelson, all those guys, just awesome.
Hudson always has a good offensive line. Seems like they're coached well. They're solid. I also think at least the years that I've been going to games more, that they get better as the year goes on, and that's what you want.
Sure,
you want
sure.
your team to get better, but that particular position, they seem to improve game by game.
That's awesome. Hospopoulos in motion. Fakes the handoff. Warner gets it. Warner barrels through. Looks like another first down or real close to it. You know, one of my favorite things, Sundin, is when we've got folks that have graduated. We've got a handful of them tonight that are tuning in. I just love that. I just think that's so cool.
We miss you guys.
We do, and we love that you're supporting your Raiders still. I know you guys are all off of college and doing other things, and there's other things you could do, but you choose to tune in. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. That's super cool.
I talked to my son, and he's coming home next weekend for homecoming. And it sounds like a lot of other kids are too. So that'll be cool.
Ooh, he looked over to the right. I think they got him on the far side. Number 21 for the Old Abes with.
Do we have Superior next week or North?
Next week
I know we're home and home, and then we should.
Well, I should know that. I'm swimming in my thoughts right now, and I'm not sure. I thought Superior was on the 1st of October.
Okay.
So
probably
I think it's North next week. Yeah, we're doing a Eau Claire back-to-back. Warner gets the carry. Nope, they'll keep this one. Mears, nice little move there.
Yep, good choice. Had a block real quick, but again, he's trying to stretch out that pitch and see if he can make a bigger play. But once that pitchman kind of went beyond where he could safely get him the football, he just kept it and picked up about 2.
Yeah, it'll be fun with homecoming coming up in the near future here. Is that next weekend already?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, then the next weekend is Rhinos.
Rhinos at Cancer Awareness Night, Pink Out.
And then we're at New Richmond. And then I think the last game of the year is Chip at home.
Yep, you are right.
Nice counter play.
Warner with it now. Oh, they had that one read the whole way. So loss of about 2 or 3 on the play.
Yeah, number 52 kind of blew that play up. It looks like it looked to be like Rambo went to make the block. He got kind of cut low, and the defender made a pile and just slowed the runner up enough.
So 3rd and 10 coming up for Hudson here. 2:30 to go in the third quarter. The Raiders just absolutely nuked town across the way, cheering on their team. And wow, you hear how loud those guys are?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. Mears drops back.
Time.
Got a guy? No, broken up there. Nice play on the ball there by the Abes to break that one up. Trying to get that one to, was that number 14?
Yeah.
Simone's?
Yep, Simone's.
So 4th down coming up. Looks like we're going to bring out Strong, and we'll see what. I like it.
These are the things you try, right?
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Got a good lead here.
Yep. Bring
Trying to
Strong
build
out.
confidence in a young kicker who's already kind of proven he can handle the pressure.
So Mears will be.
This is a 36-yard field goal right here. Get there, get there, get there!
Oh, just short.
You know, I don't know on that. It just didn't seem like he punched it real well, and it didn't look like it was tipped, but maybe just that was not
standard
strong,
ops
not as strong
for
as
Strungs.
how he's been kicking tonight. So things to work on.
Yep, I would agree. I don't think he did not get all of that one. Boy, I'm going to have some sweet microphone hair tonight. Big dent right across the from ear to ear. Not that I'm trying to impress anybody. I mean, let's keep it real. 2:02 left to go in the third quarter here.
Jody Hess.
Jody
and Kristen
Hess.
watching the game tonight.
Mr. Hess.
Riley, your mom and dad are at home as well, so I'm glad to see all the Hesses are behaving tonight. Owen Anderson, he is also at home, seeing his parents.
What? Nice.
Are you guys Jason? You're texting me. You guys having s'mores, or what are you doing tonight?
Oh boy,
hanging around. Owen, hope things are going well for you too.
That's awesome. Nice pressure there. Pressure kind of helped on that one. Pass a little shy. Who's having s'mores tonight?
I don't know. I was just kind of.
I like that. You kind of inviting yourself over just in case.
Well, why not? Why not?
You guys got some s'mores going on over there? What's the deal? Everybody will be cruising on over. Yeah, those guys are talking about it on the broadcast. You got s'mores? Get out of here. We're busy cleaning up still. Just under 2 to go here. 2nd and 10. Thompson drops back. Looks to his right. Thinks better of it. Pulls this one down off to the run. Picks up about 5 yards on the play. Brings it out to the 27-yard line.
Starting to see a little bit more rotation here with the Raider defense. We'll try to get some numbers.
Yep.
Looks like
Will McDonald back
Sam
in the
Dickman,
mix
number
here.
90, just coming into the game. Number 57 as well. Ben Draveling into the game.
All right, so 3rd and 4 to go. Minute 20 on the clock, 3rd quarter.
There's
Nice play. We got him behind him. Off to the races. We'll see if Hudson can catch him. We got to dive for him. They dive late. He makes it into the end zone and takes a little bit of a late hit and a flag.
There too. He was in the end zone.
He was way
already,
past the end zone there, and Fallon with a little mental miscue on that one, but a nice quick pass, caught full stride and off to the races.
Yeah, different receiver, same play, and again, just getting in between the defense. It's a timing play, and those guys, when it's been successful, they've been wide open.
So we'll get a point after attempt, a quick strike by the Abes on that one.
Receiver that time showed a little bit of speed too. I mean,
he did.
That was not sure the length of that. What was the length on that, Jeff? 73 yards, and
wow.
he probably caught it 10 yards down the field, and then it was off to the races. So
heck of a play by the old Abes, and put another 6 on the board. We'll see if the I didn't catch that cheer. What was it? Oh boy. We won't repeat that one over the air. There's some of these cheers by the student section that are they're gritty. They're gritty. Yeah, that's right. As Adam said, you took our flags, so you're going to get the business a little bit. Oh, that's so funny that somebody said, oh, you know what we should do? So a 2-pointer flag.
Yeah, the defender had his hand on the receiver, so they'll replay it here. Those couple of those receivers for the old Abes do have some size. I think it was
they do, yeah, they do.
Number 5 or number 6?
Yeah, number 6. It looks like it's tough to tell with this jersey. Number 6.
6'4".
That's
Reagan Hub.
Look,
they might try that little slant play right on that left side again. Watch number 5. I hope they're going to try to keep
up
it.
the middle of the line.
Do the same thing.
Oh, boy, they got tough at the line. Nothing going on there.
So what do
Big
you think,
stand.
Jeff?
I love
You're
it.
15 carries for 1 yard in the first half, and you think you want to run the football?
2-point conversion is no good.
When you need a yard?
That doesn't sound healthy. Well, so they couldn't quite punch her in there. That'll be no bueno.
If there is a Keegan Ferris in the audience, please come up to the announcer's booth.
Keegan Ferris, if you're in the audience, please come up to the announcer's booth. Not our booth, the PA booth.
Do you think Keegan's listening to us? If
You never know. Some people tune into our broadcast at the game.
You know,
it's crazy.
So the first time I ever came across that, it was at a baseball game. I can't remember if it was the Brewers or the Twins, and I sat next to some guy who had headphones on and a little, like a transistor radio, those little things.
Sure.
Kind of like you and I grew up with Walkman.
Yeah.
Walkman. This guy had it on the whole game, taking stats, listening to it, and he's at the game.
Wow.
And I'm like,
he was taking stats too?
Taking stats,
Wow.
listening to the broadcast live at the game.
That's a whole nother level right there, my friend.
Well, kind of a wasted ticket, right?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's all in, right? Where he's getting the announcers in his ears. He's taking stats just in case anything goes awry, and they need to come over to him and say, hey, how did you score that last one, right?
Yeah. Well, he had his headphones on, and I was next to him, and a couple times I whispered, "You're a nerd."
Nice.
He didn't hear me.
He didn't hear you? Real nice. I love it. All right, so it's 12 for the Abes and 38 for the Raiders. 1 minute, 11 seconds, 1-1-1. It's like a new song or
Interesting
something.
formation here. They tried a squib kick before. That's center of the formation for Hudson. That's an onside kick.
Onside
Tyler's
kick
on it.
recovered by Evan Tyler at the 50. Well, you just see everything sometimes, and there was a. When you're behind by a whole bunch, you got to try some stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, who knows? Who's to say?
What do we got left in the quarter? 1:11.
1:11. 1:11
So one
in the
more
third.
score here for Hudson, and we are probably in that running time or
what
getting
is
close to
the-
running time. 35.
Is it how many points is it for the running time?
35.
If you're ahead by 35?
Right.
Okay. Alrighty.
So,
Hatsapopoulos in motion here. Mears takes the snap. Handoff. A lot of Warner going on, and Warner, look at him just drive through that D.
Jeff, do you have a stat line on Warner yet? I don't want to put you on the spot, but maybe.
Oh, boy. We're putting Tierstig on the spot now. I love it. Hey, I don't want to put you on the
I know he had
spot.
100 yards.
Give me the stats right now.
Come on.
Come on, dude. Oh, great run again by Warner. He's just been racking them up. I can see what you asked for the stat line because he's a healthy dose of 7-8 yards, it seems like, right now at a crack.
Yeah, and I think if they feed him the ball more on this drive, he might break 100. He's got to be getting close.
It's fun to see. Again, Hatsapopoulos in motion. Yep, Warner again. Warner picks his way through traffic.
Nice
Warner
Rambo
again.
down the field that time. There's Big Hank pancaking number 42 or 52.
Weddle sits down there like, I'll be pulling my pants up after that pancake. That was pretty freaking awesome. He is one big dude. I love it. He's like, that was pretty fun. I'll do that again, I guess. All right, so that's going to do it for the third quarter, I believe. We're going to flop on over to the fourth and final quarter of the evening here.
127 for Warner.
127. Wow. So third quarter, 127. That's pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
Love it. Great stats.
Yeah, and I mean, he was part of the rotation in the backfield to start the season, but shared that time with Kokendorf for a little bit, and he's shined with this opportunity. And that's you want to build depth at these positions, especially skill positions where you're going to be running the ball a lot. So if you can't have enough good running backs, you can't have enough good linemen.
Amen to that. Yep, we'll take all we can get on those positions, no doubt about that. Well, I don't think a single person has left either student section yet. Both of them still packed out there, ready for any fourth quarter antics. We'll get a couple stats on the third quarter. Again, Jeff Tierstig, our statistician, producer, and all-around great guy in the booth.
Hudson in that quarter, 98 total yards. Had a 51-yard touchdown. Is that what it was, Jeff? Oh, on the ground. 98 yards rushing, sorry. And a touchdown out of that. For Memorial, only 6 yards rushing, 73 yards passing, but that was all.
It was one play,
big
basically,
chunk.
yeah. Well, Hudson on the 36-yard line here. On the move, first down.
Warner
Handoff.
again.
Warner breaks it out. Look at this guy, just big chunks.
Warner on the carry.
Chunk.
Brought down by Brewer.
Taking big bites out of that defense there. That'll bring up a second and really short, about a yard to go. Big bites out of the D tonight. Again, thanks for tuning in to Raiders Streaming and the River Channel. Partnership that continues into hockey and baseball and softball. So 2nd and 1 yard to go. Mears will send a man in motion. Handoff again to Warner. Warner,
again.
ton of action right now.
That time Hartwig down the field. He led the lineman down about 10 yards. Picked up another solid 8 to 10.
Jonathan Hartwig, number 62. Definitely one of the studs on the squad out there. One of the captains on the team as well. It's fun to talk to him and the boys the other day. It's one of the beauties of being the guy that gets to talk about high school games. You get to talk to some of the captains, and always fun to hear what these young men have to say about their team, their season, their memories, what they're up to, and it's just great. Just really fine young men. So lucky to have a squad like this. Mears again will send Hospopoulos in motion. Oh, Warner gets it over the 10, the 5. He wants it. Boom!
Wow,
Touchdown!
Nice run.
Hudson.
That hole came quickly, and that was
Yes,
just
sir.
the speed of Warner getting through there. Got a nice block to seal that hole by Hank Wedelson. Hank took his guy inside and just basically cleared that hole right side. And then it was off to the races for Warner for a touchdown.
Bleacher Creatures with a flyby with the flags. And Strong looking for the point after. Strong up and good. That was more like it. So 7 will go onto the board for Hudson. I think that's going to get us up to a smooth 45.
Yep, 45.
Is that math right? Yep.
So 33 is the difference right now. We'll see if the defense can shut them down here. And starting to see a few more players rotated in and out, which is good to see as well. You want to give those kids the opportunity to play in with a lead like this. 158.
That for Warner?
Updated total for Warner.
Wow.
A couple of touchdowns too, Jeff, right? 2 or 3? 2. Yeah, he's been great.
Impressive
and he's getting
night.
better, and that's what this offense needs. It needs a strong fullback. And
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to run the football, you're going to run the option. So you got to have a quarterback that knows how to run the option. You got to have a fullback in there, because typically Hudson does have those perimeter speed guys. So 1 touchdown, I'm sorry. 158 yards, 1 touchdown. He's certainly, though, been the
Strong
bell
with the
cow
boot.
for them today.
Yes, he has. Handled at the 20-yard line there. Gets up past the 30, 34. Stretches it out to about the 35.
Brought out to the 32-yard line, brought down by number 6.
Kruger with that tackle.
Kruger, number 6 on the squad out there. He's a junior. Great family, the Krugers, Kim and Bill. Very involved. His older brother, Max. Huge lacrosse family. Fun to see Spencer out rocking the football as well. Very athletic crew. He's something. Very driven individual. Great kid. Great young man, I should say. So 10:29 left to go in the fourth here. Thompson looks over at the sideline after a quick hard count. Feel like playing the Jeopardy music real quick. All right, Thompson gets that snap. Pressure again. Fires it on over. Intercepted. Here we go. Hudson looking to run this one back over the 20. 15
just
stumbles.
gets tripped
Oh,
up.
my goodness. A huge interception by Hudson. We'll get the replay on that one, I think. Jeff teed her up.
We'll watch this here quick. Ball just gets tipped up in the air. Stubendick on the coverage.
Was that Luke Richards, number 26,
Yeah, Luke Richards
on the
with the
interception?
interception. I just looked out, saw there was a penalty on the play, but I believe it was after the interception. That
Okay.
would have been a block in the back, it looks like.
You're correct. Yes, you are correct,
But yeah,
sir.
again, that's that tip. That's that tip play that those defensive backs, they work in those drills all the time. First of all, if you're a defensive back, you're taught to, if you can't intercept it, let's get a hand on it, knock it down, or tip it.
Sure.
Because then all of a sudden it creates an opportunity for your defense.
Good things happen when you get a hand on it, right?
Right.
Well, I like it. So Hudson takes over with outstanding, excelente, as we like to say.
Like busting into the game at quarterback. We have Capel in the backfield there.
All right. Little handoff there. Was that to get some new players in the game here? Was that
Caples out
Caples?
there, yep.
Okay.
Andrew Caples. He's a 5'8", 180-pound junior. A few other guys getting into the game here, too, for Hudson. We'll try to get some numbers out.
I like that. Like you had said earlier in the game, you get a game like this, you can get some fresh guys in there getting some time.
Yep. I see number 74, Matt Busher, in at left tackle.
Big Busher. Oh, mishandled just a little bit there, but they got it off to the
Nice
number
run.
24. Good work there. That was Caples. Caples with some great effort there. Picks up the first down.
Aiden Gamboa, number 79, also went on the line. Number 71, Luke Hagan, coming out of the game, but he was just in. So they're rotating some kids in here. We'll try to get as many of the numbers as we can. I believe I also see, I mentioned Gamboa.
So again, Bussin in at QB now. He'll keep this one. Tries to work his way through some traffic. Picks up about a yard and a half there.
81, Derek Hammond into the game as well. Number 10 coming into the game. It looks like it's, we need some lights in here.
There you go, Holmes. Boom, how's that?
All right, James Luneberg.
We
Thank
okay
you,
with
thank you.
lights on? We'll just leave them on.
Well, just so I can read these.
All right, forget it. Lights off. Jeff said he can read fine. Sundin, don't worry. You're out. Bustin' hand off to Caples. Caples gets a hand or two on him, carries a guy or two.
Yeah, they're running
Wow.
hard tonight.
Andrew Caples with a nice run there. After contact at the line, drug a guy, I think 5 yards there. Brings up a 3rd and short.
Number 88, Nathan Michaels into the game.
Doing an excellent job of getting all these guys coming in too. Thank you. So 3rd and 2 here. Hudson on the move after a nice interception. Student section for Hudson on their feet, as they have been most of the game. Bussin sends a man in motion. Hands this one off to Caples. Getting a heavy dose of Caples. Look at him run.
Running hard.
Gets hit, spins, run. Picks up about 3 or 4 after contact.
So much like you saw with Warner, he's doing a good job of staying low, keeping his hands on both hands on the football. Low at contact, being able to spin out, keep those legs moving, picks you up extra yards. So great job by him.
Yeah, great coaching for both those guys and great running by both those individuals. Really strong.
Number 70, Keegan Edboom into the game now.
Well, we've got 7:40 to go. The clock a ticking. 4th quarter here, and Hudson trying to push this one into a little bit of running time. 35 is the spread that you need to get that to activate.
Kruger.
Hand off to Kruger. Spencer Kruger. Oh, big hit right as he was about to jump on in.
Yeah.
Boy, he got knocked to the right, but a great run by Kruger.
He had speed. I mean, hadn't seen that tonight, really. I mean, I've seen the speed on the kick return or kick coverage, but he started to see that end zone, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, bam.
Somebody came across that end zone and just pushed him a little bit to the right there, but great job by Kruger. Held on to the ball. Great pickup. 2nd and goal here. And we've got about a yard.
I think Mr. Caples deserves an opportunity here. He's
I
pretty
do
much
too.
carried this drive and run hard. So
He has been the workhorse on this drive. Man in motion again. Bussin' to Caples. Caples gets
There
it.
he is.
Look at that. Gets contact. Touchdown, Hudson.
yeah, and he actually kind of he was set to almost do a draw on that, and his timing wasn't great, but he got hit at the line of scrimmage like he's done all drive, kept his feet moving, and scored the touchdown standing up.
The bleacher creatures letting the flags ride over there. Somehow the American flag is currently MIA over there. I think it got rescued from the kidnapping that happened, but it's MIA right now. That one's sent into the last row of the bleachers. Jack Strong with the strong leg as always. He'll put that one through.
So, no letdown here this week for the Raiders. They come out strong. Again, seeing more kids come out, being able to play, getting some confidence, getting some experience.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Let's carry it over. We know that these next couple games might not be as challenging, but you can't play to that level either.
That's
you gotta
right.
Keep playing at a high level. Because I will tell you, I think New Richmond and Chippewa are both two teams that have a chance to win the conference as well.
Couple
So,
contenders, I agree. That New Richmond game will be on the road for that one. That'll be our last road game of the regular season, and then Chip's going to be at home. That'll be our season regular finale, if you will. So, yeah, but it'll be a fun ending to the season, or regular season at least.
See if we can get you some updated scores here.
Yeah, that'd be great. Real nice, like Clark. Real nice.
Rice Lake in the fourth quarter up 38-12 up in Superior. Chippewa Falls defeats New Richmond 21-14. So we just talked about those two teams.
Yeah.
Again, kind of expecting, and
Rice
a
Lake
lot
got
can
the better.
happen. You have
Okay.
injuries, you have that type of thing. But at this point of the season, New Richmond's been a little bit of a surprise. They have quite a tandem in the backfield at running back. One kid that was, I believe, second or third in state in the 100 last year, and he's only a junior. And I remembered him from last year. Just
nice tackle there by Hudson.
Very good athlete. So they're going to be run heavy. Hudson's run defense is good. My understanding is they don't pass the ball much, so we'll see what happens there. I don't have a Menominee score yet. If anybody has a Menominee score, maybe let me know. Jason Anderson, you're usually good about that stuff. You're still watching, shoot me a text if you know the score.
Yep, we're going to take a quick breather here. We got a player down on the field. So. Well, welcome back to Carson Field here. This is the fourth quarter, 6:15 to go. The clock's ticking. Hudson's up by a bunch. Starting to see some other players getting some opportunities out there tonight.
Number 41, John Boyley in the game. Boyley is a junior. We'll see if we can get some of these other numbers for you.
Yeah.
Brought down by number 90.
57, we mentioned Ben Draveling. He was in a little earlier in the game. Gabe Hochbein, number 56. 75, Bennett Hatfield in the game right now.
Nice.
Defensive end.
Any relation to the coach?
That is his son.
Well, there you go.
Nice stick, ball
fumble,
out.
but out of bounds. That'll be, I believe, Old Abe's ball. Here, it's a big old hit.
Brady Miller with that tackle, number 53. Nice hit that time.
Number
the ball out.
64, Blake Smolinski in.
Nice.
Big rig. I love it. He's a big guy. Ready to rock. He's going to blow up that center. You watch. Yep, that a boy. Here he comes. Lowering the boom. Nice tackle there just to wrap up.
Draveling with that tackle.
Fourth down and 4 to go.
Number 42, Dylan Segiz in there. Segizi, he's in the game as well.
The Hudson student section right now is absolutely on cloud 9. They're just rocking.
Stubendick back to receive this punt.
Is that Eric?
Yep.
God, he's big. It's fun watching the three of his other brothers come through, and now he's on varsity.
Well, that's a good boot.
Yes, it was. One of the best we've seen all night. Takes a bit of a dead bounce there and then heads on over for a couple yards for the Old Abes, and they'll down that one at about the 34-yard line. So Hudson will take over from there. Old Abes are doing the student section doing their best to keep the dream alive down there. I appreciate their enthusiasm.
Oh, we got the cops out. Look out.
Oh, boy.
5-0.
Adam's pointing out cops. Yeah, you better watch out. It's cops on the other side, too.
Speaking of that, did you see on the way over here, I passed about 3 or 4 Smokies just between here and
really? I don't think we saw one.
Wow.
I did radio in and let him know Sundin was coming through. Like, here he comes. You know the one that speeds a lot? Oh, Sundin? Yeah, he's coming through hot. Uh-oh, sending a guy in late here. Number 61 hustling on out. Who's in at QB right now for Hudson?
And he almost makes the tackle.
There we go. Caples, nice job. So we've got Grossenbach.
Oh, okay.
Kellen Grossen.
Yeah, Kellen Grossenbacher. Yep.
Grossenbacher, yep. Again, great seeing these guys getting some reps here late in this one. 3 minutes to go. Everybody getting into the action a little bit.
All right, so I mentioned before we got Matt Busher, who's a big guy. Matt is 6'4", 340. Standing next to him is number 84 for Hudson, Michael Chambers. Michael's 5'7", 145.
I was going to say, there's a bit of a size difference there. I don't know if I'm stating the obvious or not.
I can't see the quarterback.
Right. Yeah, Busher, he is a big rig. They'll keep this one. Nice job. Just
Grossenbacher.
hustling through. Grossenbacher still on his feet. Gets down to about the 50.
Grossenbacher to carry.
Grossenbacher picks up a smooth 6 of them on that play.
Tackled by number 54, Blazer.
Well, I know you mentioned it a little bit earlier, but it's good to see Hudson coming into a game on paper where you want to see this type of slant or you want to see this type of blowout, right?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is probably a down year for the conference, just based on what I'm seeing so far. You've got 3 teams that are 0-4. Superior is usually a strong team. Don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have those hiccups, but again, you need to know that you can come into these games that you should win and perform. And in the tougher games like last week, being able to get that win, which, quite frankly, not many people besides the team and coaches probably believe they could get, especially in the fashion that they won.
Huge win. Yeah.
Is a great start to really your conference. Granted, you lost to Rice Lake. Okay, we're done with that.
Yep.
But to start 0-2 in the conference and then know that you've got at least a couple more tough games, plus just a long season left.
Yeah.
They were on the border of maybe not making the playoffs at that point. Now they kind of control their destiny.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the victory formation has been assembled by Hudson. And they'll just let this clock tick, tick, tick.
Grossenbacher with a knee down.
We'll take the knee there at the minute mark.
So you remember when we were here the last time it snowed? Remember that? We were here 2 years ago.
The last time we were here was such a debacle, I can't even tell you.
Well,
we were in the wrong press box.
Yeah, and
the
those
guy
old
that
days
wrote for
got
the
so
Telegraph,
crabby.
and they were not happy that I was,
Yeah.
you're in so-and-so's press box? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They told us this is where I was supposed to go. I felt so bad. I had to buy them. Remember, I had to buy them treats and like grease the wheels. Anyway, yeah, it was snowing
those
though.
were some
Yeah,
old codgers.
Yep.
And that was a fun game to cover because it felt like football. You know, it got a
For
little
sure.
snow and
for sure.
closer game, I think. But Hudson ended up pulling away with that. So nice win tonight for Hudson. Again, did what they were supposed to do, but certainly took steps in the right direction by executing their offense, by seeing guys play with energy and getting a lot of players into the game, which was great too. So
Get a couple final stats here before we'll cut this one loose.
Well, for Hudson on the ground, 358 yards rushing. So a great night for that offense, that offensive line. The running backs, we mentioned Warner before, 158 yards for him. Good night. Impressive Caples as well. I thought Mears did a good job running the ball in the option as well. So good night for them. Passing, just not a whole lot for Hudson, but they didn't have to. 77 yards. Oh, sorry, passing. Do we have any passing in the second half? No passing. So, again, Hudson just did a great job of controlling the ball on the ground, didn't have to pass. So 58 yards for Hudson passing and 1 touchdown. On the flip side, for the Old Aves, they had a couple big plays, but not a whole lot else. Running the football, they had 11 yards total. 11 yards. We don't know how many carries, but they were 15 for 1 yard in that first half. 75-yard touchdown pass was the big play for them in the third quarter, but only 166 yards passing total. So total offense for them, 177 yards. A good job by the Raider defense. Thank you, Jeff, for those stats. And a good balanced win. You know, defense played well, offense did a good job, and, of course, we ran the football like we're supposed to. So.
Yeah, love it. Well, a fun game to call in the booth tonight. This will make for a nice road trip home tonight, not only for us, but the boys as well. A couple quick shout-outs. Pete Foster, thanks for tuning in with your crew. Sounds like watching with the girls. Franny, Brenna, Claire, and Laura. The Barker's beauties. I love it. Thanks for tuning in, Pete. Thanks for being part of the team. Jamie Schultz, thanks for tuning in. Dan Bloomberg, thanks for tuning in, and the rest of you.
Jason Anderson sent me a funny, and then he corrected it. 42, or Eau Claire North, 42, Menominee 3. But actually it was 21-0 Menominee, and it's not final yet. So
still rolling.
Yeah, so hold your horses. Sounds like Menominee's going to win there, which would be expected.
Yeah, that's kind of what you'd expect all day long there. So Well, thanks for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. It's RaidersStreaming.com. Also is the River Channel, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're finding us. Appreciate you tuning in. My name's Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, my cohort up here in the booth, Adam Chilson on the camera, Jeff Tiersteak on stats, programming, and everything else. See you next week.
Back home.
Back home. It's been a while. Thanks again for tuning in.
Thanks.